Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today, guys. Alright, so in my last video, we were watching these two uptrends. We have support, 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 giving me this uptrend right here. And then we had another uptrend right here. Support, support, support. It looks like we're actually breaking that steeper uptrend that I was talking about, that I was looking at. And so that's kind of a signal that we might be heading down, or we are heading down, should I say, once we broke it. And like I said, now we're kind of in a downtrend. So now we have resistance, resistance. Let's draw a different line, maybe something like this. Once we break this trend line going to the upside, then we can start getting a little bit more bullish. Since we're heading down, like the levels that I'd be looking at for a possible bounce would be this Fibonacci retracement level sitting at around 0.116, or this previous top right here, which was the top of this channel pattern that I was looking at. We broke out of that, got a nice little pump, and then started to cool off and started to head down, it looks like. So yeah, the Fibonacci retracement level and the top of the channel is the next spots that I'm looking at. The top of the channel and that Fibonacci retracement level, both of those levels kind of line up with this other trend line that I was just talking about, which we had support, support, support on. Maybe we'll get a bounce right there and start heading back up. But if we break this trend line going to the downside, then we could start looking at the targets going even further down, which could possibly be this bottom down here sitting at around 0.09137, or the Fibonacci retracement level sitting at around 8 cents, 8.085, somewhere around there. Those are the things that I'm looking at. And if we go to the daily time frame, let me just show you this real quick. We're still above the daily 9 moving average. Let me zoom in. Okay, so we have this blue line right here, which is the 9 moving average on the daily time frame. We're still above that, which is good. But I talked about this on my last video, that 180 moving average, this orange line right here. We came into contact with that twice. We came up and touched it twice and got rejected on it on the daily twice. And that's where we started to head down. That's what I was kind of wondering. Are we going to be able to break through that 180 moving average, or are we going to get rejected on it? And it looks like we had some trouble. Now we're heading down. Let's see if we can get a bounce on maybe the 9 moving average, which lines up almost perfectly with that Fibonacci retracement level. Or if we break through that, then that might mean that we might be breaking this trend line right here. So we're looking at this blue line, the 9 moving average on the daily. If we break that, then it's possible that we're going to break the trend line as well. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping, that maybe we can get a bounce on either this level right here sitting at around 0.116, or this top of the channel pattern sitting at around 0.1138. Both are kind of line up with that trend line. So let's see, are we gonna do this, or are we gonna come through and break through it and maybe come back down to like this level somewhere around here, possibly at around 9 cents, 0.0915. If we break that, then it could go even lower. But those are the things that I'm looking at right now. I'm kind of hoping that we could just get a bounce right here instead of having to break through these levels, or break through this one and maybe get a bounce right there. So yeah, those are the things that I'm looking at. I'm really hoping that we just get a bounce right here though, and continue to break to the upside. That's basically what I'm looking at today. That's kind of interesting that we got rejected on that 180 moving average. We're still above the 9 moving average though, so that's kind of a good thing. Maybe we'll get a bounce on it. Let me know what you guys think though. If you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to check out the last video, click right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.